Happy New Year. Happy 2022. Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Happy New Year. Yay, it's 2022. Wow, you guys are so fast. Hello, Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome back to a brand new semester, college bound, and just talking about what we have in store for you guys, talking about what our program kind of does and what we kind of do. Happy New Year. Lovely to see you guys all here virtually or in person. Love that, love that, love that. Just as a friendly little reminder, if you haven't, make sure to check in with the case manager so we can update, about your life, your classes, just everything that's going on. Talk about what's new, what's fresh, what's happening, and just what we want to accomplish in this new semester, new year. Make sure you check up on us, and then we'll bring up some other things in today's presentation in our college round kickoff. It'll be like so much fun, so it'll be great catching up. We'd love to see you all, either Zoom or in person, whatever works. Safety, COVID, all that fun stuff. But hello, hello, hello. Happy New Year. Welcome, 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 welcome. Make sure you guys also fill out the Google form to help keep track of attendance. And if you're there on site, make sure you're filling out the sign-in sheets. Helps us keep track of attendance just as well. Helps us for our in-person, helps us for our virtual, helps us all across the way. So make sure you guys are filling that out, keeping track. Please, 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 please. So without further ado, it's like 5:07. I think it's time that we can kind of get started and go for it. So, so today is just like every semester, we love to kick off about College Bound and just what we're kind of here for, why it's something that, maybe you should consider, especially if you're someone who's new here, maybe someone who wants to connect with a friend, someone who wants to just let them know, like, hey, you should check this out, or maybe even consider or tell your friends as to why they should be here consistently with us on Wednesdays. What is in store for you guys this year, this semester? This is what it all kind of boils down to, and just talking about who is College Bound for and what we kind of have in store for you guys. So I think to kick it off, we have a poll to just kind of, check in on you guys and see how things are going, so that we can just launch it all out and see how you guys are feeling. I believe we do have a poll. I believe. Let me admit this one person. Let me admit this other person. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know how to watch. Yeah, do we have a poll or do we not have a poll? It's okay if we don't. It's totally fine. Yeah, because the one I see is not correct. Funny. We should have a poll. At least whenever I try and launch polls, I see only the old ones, not the new ones.
Same.
Yeah.
Andres, do you have access to the poll?
Is it this one?
I do not.
Am I launching the correct poll? What programs are you excited for this semester? Oh my gosh, people are answering. So that's something. And hopefully all of you should have received a lovely email. Just reminding you about workshops, just reminding you about everything. Just to kind of talk about what each program is going to go about. We'll also go into more detail today, let you guys know what this kind of year is going to look like and what we want to accomplish in this new year, what we want to kind of have done, and just kind of go for it. Wow, we're at 68%. So we're just missing like a few more of you guys. Just like a small amount of more. Let's see, 75%. Come on, can we get to an 80? Can we get a B? What? 77. We're literally just short of just a few more people. That's all we need. And then we can get that 80%. Wow, we're at 80%. Yay. I'll take that. I'll take that, take that, take that. So, man. So it looks like, based on our poll, I can share results. Wow. Our most popular or most excited thing is case management and tutoring. Wow, that'll be exciting. Wow, it's a nice little tiebreaker, along with workshop. Well, actually not a tiebreaker anymore. Now it's mostly about case management. I like that. I like that, I like that, I like that. That'll be fun. It's a nice little connection. This other person. Okay. I put away the poll, correctly? We can't see it anymore? No, just kidding. Now I put away the poll. Now I put it away. How fun. So that was our new icebreaker. Something different, something new, something that, this one about our academic goal, what our personal goal is, what a random goal is something that we can do right now with our case managers and one of our favorite little activities that we want to do. So let's get into it. Let's get into the whole fun shebang of just why maybe you should want to consider joining us this semester, joining our program, joining College Bound, and everything that we kind of have to offer for you. So one of the first and kind of biggest things is that, what's kind of the purpose of going to college? What's the purpose of higher education? Doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go straight away into college. Everyone has their own different unique path. Sometimes we like things that are a little bit more seasonal to our flavor. Sometimes we're really passionate about maybe doing people's eyebrows or doing people's nails, and that's something that we want to continue on as a profession. Totally beautiful. Totally love that. So we want to explore the different avenues. One of the biggest things as to why we kind of like presenting the opportunity of what happens of going to college, even if you're someone who strictly wants to go and get maybe a certification to be able to cut hair or do nails. One of the perks of going to college is that it gives you that additional benefit of understanding more so that you have the capabilities to build upon your empire, build upon your entrepreneurship, kind of give you that extra additional support. And I think one of my favorite things is that I think it's a quote from Cardi B, how she was presenting at a young women's convention. And one of the things that she said is that if you're going to school or if you have the opportunity, always take a business class, always take the opportunity to just study business so that you can become your own boss. You don't have to rely or pay other people to handle that stuff for you. You are able to manage that and kind of manage what your outcomes and what your business or how you want it to grow, whether that's sales, something small, cooking, or whether it's pursuing further higher education from beyond your high school diploma to getting your bachelor's degree, to getting an associate's degree, to getting a master's, doctoral, professional. It all kind of builds upon with that foundational of going to school, because the more you learn, the more you earn. And that's kind of the whole point about this, is that across your lifetime, the higher or the more you pursue into that education, the more effort you kind of put into it, the more you can gain across your lifetime, the more amount of money. And that's kind of exposing you to all the opportunities. That's kind of the core key thing about College Bound, exposing you to all the options out there, just teaching you, guiding you to see what it is that you want to go into next. Does it mean you have to go that pathway? No, 100% no. It's based on what you want to explore and what you want to create for your future. Now, I will be honest with you and just tell you some of the benefits of just investing in yourself and going into that higher education if you're someone there. Again, not trying to force you into anything. It's just, something to maybe else consider when you're thinking of going to college or going into higher education. It's just the fact that it gives you a lot of opportunities to kind of grow and develop and become more independent. It allows you to really kind of separate from your parents and really kind of understand how you want to take life in your own hands and kind of have that direction, because now you're responsible for yourself when you're going to college, when you're going into higher education. You have to be in charge of how you're going to get there, your meals, how you're going to kind of pay for it, how you're going to make it over there, your class assignments. There's no more kind of that cushion room of saying like, oh, let's do extra credit, or let's do this. It's just more so, this is the class, this is what we have to do. That's kind of how we want to go about it. It's also an investment in yourself. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, but it's also an investment in yourself because you're able to explore, have fun, kind of try out new different things, meet new people from different parts of the world. And I think one of my most favorite things about, if you're thinking higher education or just the options, is just the fact that this is kind of one of the rare few times between you having to like adult and take care of finances, take care of your own personal stuff, cars, purchasing stuff. It's one of the few times where you have that flexibility to just take classes and learn things just because you want to learn about it. Let's say you have a small interest in maybe singing or choir. That's your chance to kind of just say like, okay, let me just kind of go for it. Maybe you want to explore something new. That's your chance to go for it. For some of us, it might be, your last chance to kind of do a huge competitive sport like soccer or things like that. Or it's that chance to kind of take that passion for soccer or basketball or anything like that to the next level and go to the collegiate level. Maybe you get scouted for different opportunities. It's kind of that time frame where you're really able to kind of explore and just kind of develop and flourish for yourself, as well as unlocking different opportunities from different types of career options, networks, to meeting people, so that by the time you graduate, you have somewhere to kind of connect you and help you find a job, to exploring options into being somewhere totally new, somewhere totally different. At the end of the day, I think putting that time into your higher education is worth it because it ultimately is that investment in yourself and for that future that you want to create. I, I know in I know now it seems kind of like, oh, why? But in the future, or in that foreground or for that future, investing in that higher education honestly really pays off and really kind of helps give you that experience for what you want to do. Now, like I said, is it everything that we want to do? Is that the only way we have to go, or what we're here for College Bound to do? No. Like I said, if you want to do the 2-year vocational trade school, even right now, if you're finding that passion for cutting hair, if you're finding that passion to do nails, one of the options that you can do, or part of just working with us, is that we can start exposing you to opportunities to kind of further go into that route, to further go into that route. So if you're passionate about doing people's eyebrows right now, what you can do right now is actually start taking free college classes to help you get a certificate, so that by the time you graduate high school, you can start working professionally doing people's eyebrows and you got that certificate for free. To get those opportunities for like hair, mechanics, just to have those experiences, we can help you out and connect you with all those opportunities and options. Everyone has their own pathway to success and what they want to create for their future, and we're here to support and engage with you guys in every option in between. So I think the whole message, or the whole scope of it, is that College Bound, yes, is a college access program, but it's for everyone. It's our main focus, and our main mission is to build confidence in youth in securing your high school graduation and discovering a plan that best suits you for your future and your aspirations. It's anything from doing the military, workforce, trade school, community college. We're going to explore all these avenues and options, I guess, a little further or deeper this semester, where we really kind of get to dive in, just kind of explore and help you out. How do we accomplish this? Through our incredible College Bound components, from our one-on-one case managements, which you guys are super excited for our weekly College Bound workshops, writers workshops, daily tutoring, everything in between, Khan Academy, college courses, mentoring, all of that fun stuff we're here to support. So speaking of college courses, like I just told you guys, you can take college courses right now for free. These are the college courses that we are offering this semester for the spring semester, or spring semester for Harbor College is starting February 7th, and it goes all the way till June 6th. Here at the Port site, we're offering Introduction to Business. So like I said, I think I agree with that. Everyone should take a business class, because you never know. You may find yourself doing something that you love, finding something crafty, especially within this pandemic. I think it's taught us that you can create small businesses or small little sections for yourself. So it's great to have that kind of intro to business background to create that kind of little future effects of managing your money and managing those future components. We are also splitting this class with the Wilmington site. So Wilmington Port, we are splitting this intro to business class. We're doing this together. It's going to be a huge party. Fun, fun, fun. The Wilmington site is also additionally doing the Introduction to Sociology class, which is also Tuesdays, Thursdays from 5:30 to 7. If you want to sign up for it, make sure you email the people here. For the Port site, it's Mr. Caesar. For the Wilmington site, it's going to be Miss Karina. For the San Pedro site, you saw Miss Karina. She's waving over there. Her name right now says Ingrid, but it's Miss Karina. That's who you would be going to. Miss Carla is in charge of the San Pedro Boys and Girls Club college classes, and they are doing health, which is from 5:30 to 7. Health is a great class, especially if you're an underclassman, if it's something that maybe you don't want to take right now at San Pedro High School, or something that you kind of have to do for your graduation requirements. Health is a great class to kind of take and just kind of go for it. As well as she's also doing Introduction to Psychology. So if you're really that person who's saying psych's my thing, psych's my jam, Introduction to Psychology really helps seal the deal for a lot of people and really kind of exposes them to what that coursework's like. So by all means, take it. And one of the perks of all these classes that we offer is that they're all CSU and UC transferable, meaning these are all classes that you can transfer over and receive credits for when you're applying to a CSU, UC, community college. That helps you graduate faster. It helps you have those units so that you can graduate and save money, graduate faster, get exposure to something that maybe you like, as well as you get a GPA boost. It gives you a whole GPA boost, making your GPA stronger. If you're an underclassman, seniors, it's great opportunities to it's the last chance to get those free classes, so might as well take a chance and save that extra little money. Remember, all these classes are starting February 7th, so we have right now to do it. Super, super simple. We sign up for Harbor College, we do our K through 12 forms, we send it in, and that's how we get into the class. Make sure you talk to any one of your case managers so that we can help you out with that process. And all these classes are going to be virtual. So they're going to be either Zoom or they're going to be kind of like an online class, but it's all going to be virtual. So you can, by all means, if you want to take a class, you want to take Miss Karina's sociology class and you're at the San Pedro site or the Port site, let us know so that we can connect you and kind of make that connection. Vice versa, if you're at the Wilmington San Pedro site and you want to do intro to business, by all means, let me know. Let Mr. Caesar know, let Miss Ira know, and we can help you out, so sign you up. You're in it.
And just to add, I know that's something that you can also take within the actual college bound, or you can sit there and actually be taking the class, and you need anything printed, that's where we step in and help you get that information needed. A book or anything, that's something we also reach out to the teacher to get that information. So always be aware that you can take these classes, even though they're virtual, you can come on site and maybe get that reliable Wi-Fi, that textbooks, that worksheet that needs to be printed, or the communication that you're a little bit hesitant about reaching out to the teacher. We are that middleman that we can reach out. Thank you, Eddie.
No, of course. And that's the perk that you guys are doing it in high school, that you have that middle person to help you out. Because once you're in college, there's no middle person. It's just, you got to figure it out. So luckily, take advantage, especially if you're someone who's a little hesitant. I honestly highly, highly recommend take a class. Try it out. See how it is. If you're looking for something that's a little, like a nice, easy to start with class, I'd say the health class is pretty easy to kind of like start in. If you want to do something a little harder, then any of these other classes will be a nice. But they're all doable, all very, very fun classes, and the teachers are great. So
and just to go back on that one, is more about the exploring that you guys are interested. I know some of you guys are going and like, oh my God, I want to do psychology, but you can't get into the AP psychology or anything like that. This is a good chance for you to be able to get it. Or I want to learn more. What's the difference between sociology and psychology or business, like Eddie said? So this is a chance for you guys to actually have the opportunity to actually think and see, is this really for me? Is this really what I want to do, psychology? Oh man, I don't want to do people. I want to do society. So that's something that everybody maybe might need to take. And overall, like Eddie said, these are classes that eventually you're going to have to take down the road. So save money, save time, get out of the school much quicker, and maybe take more classes somewhere else.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. And our other wonderful little college bound component is our intensive one-on-one case management, which you can see right there from the pictures, how it looks like over Zoom, in person, how we like helping you guys out. But more specifically, let's talk about what we can do today and what we can kind of start doing with your case managers. So case managers, if you guys are on site, by all means, we would love for you guys to be able to pass these out so that we can kind of get these done. If you're totally new to our program, we'd love to give you our college bound application so that we can kind of have this information. We'll send you lovely, lovely little reminders about opportunities, connections. Because again, College Bound, land of opportunity, land of connecting you to different options. But one of the other things is that we want to get to know you. I think that's part of the reason why the case management was kind of the most popular, because it's the opportunity to really be able to connect with you and really be able to go in and really get to know you and figure out what your plan is for the future. That's really one of the unique things, that is that you have that time frame to be able to just kind of meet, talk with your case manager, and really kind of explore. And how that foundation kind of starts with us is starting off with our pre-college bound questionnaire. So if you're on site, you have the luxury for our case managers who are right now walking around and passing this around, so that you can kind of start your pre-college bound questionnaire. And we can kind of have that first meeting to kind of get an idea of what you kind of think about your future, what you're kind of thinking about, what you kind of like doing, who kind of talks to you about what you want to do after high school, who's talking to you about what that's like, as well as any questions that maybe you have foundationally or any fears. By all means, it's there to kind of fill your comfort zone and to kind of support you in areas where you think maybe you're not the strongest. Maybe you feel like, I don't really feel that smart, or don't feel that great in school. We can, we can connect you to our tutors so that we can, make that bridge so that you feel, a little bit better, or you feel like you have that extra support or that backbone to really kind of make it shine so that you can thrive, be successful within high school and graduate, truly, truly, truly amazingly.
And there's no wrong or right answer to this. So just do as much as possible. If you're like, you know what, I don't have a question right now, that's okay. At the end of the day, maybe a question can be as simple as like, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to be doing? Or things that are, about the program itself. So don't feel like you don't know, or like there's no wrong answer to this. And then, just make sure that's where we will connect you, like Eddie says, to a case manager or to a tutor.
100%. And if we don't have the service right now, I can guarantee you we'll work our magic to find someone that is able to hook you up or connect you with that. Once we kind of start talking and getting to know you about what you kind of want to do, our next biggest step is making sure that you're on track to graduate high school. That's why we have this high school 4-year plan, something that you can kind of now do or kind of follow through with your case manager. Is that if you can, another thing that we're going to ask you to do right now is that on the computers, or some case managers walking around with a computer, so that you can print out your class schedule for right now, as well as your grades from last semester, if we could hopefully do that, just to see where you're at. Again, the main point is to make sure that you're on track to graduate high school. We want to make sure that if there's any class that you're missing, we can tell you right now, it's like, oh, we should start taking this class. Oh, maybe we want to change this out. It's also a great opportunity to kind of help remind you and help to kind of push you to try out new classes, or kind of push you in terms of rigor. If you're someone who's done really well in your classes, let's say you've done regular classes and you did straight A's last semester, why not start pushing, like, or have that conversation with your case manager, say like, hey, since you've been doing so great, you want to start pushing for honors, maybe let's try looking for something else to kind of push yourself a little bit more to see what you can handle, and to kind of prove to yourself that you can handle great things. All of us are capable of, all of us can do it. It just, having that resource and having that extra support, which we're here to kind of do and kind of support you with. So that's the very next step, is, if you can print those out so that we can keep track and help you out with your high school plan and how you're going to graduate. Additionally to that, as you guys are printing, is that we also have this information and assessment sheet. Again, this is just piquing your interest about what you've kind of thought about, what you want to study, what you've kind of heard about, what you may need for applying to colleges, whether it's a community college, trade school. These are all kind of things that you would need. Whether you've heard about taking the SAT or PSAT, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit. And then this final nice little checklist is just to kind of help you out and kind of gauge with your case manager. Is things that you can do month per month of what you want to kind of be considering. And it's wonderful about it is that it's broken down by different kind of grade levels. So from freshman year, what are things that you maybe want to start doing, things that you want to consider, even from your junior year to your senior year, things from all the way from January, like right now, submitting a transcript, college research, leadership groups, taking the SAT, college bound workshops, college research, sending out, applying to scholarships. All these different opportunities are all here, and to kind of help keep track for yourself, because we want to empower you to be able to kind of take control of your life and what kind of direction, and we want to be able to support you. So teaching you how to use these tools so that you can kind of thrive and succeed for the better, right? So speaking on those topics, what are things that you can cover? If you're a senior, beautiful things that we can kind of discuss or kind of cover is making your college portals. If you apply to a college, now's the great opportunity to check your email and create those portals. Portals are now the connection as to how you're going to communicate with your school, whether you're missing information, transcripts. They need more information from you. That's how you're going to find out. So portals are crucial. You want to make sure that you cross-reference, especially if you recently applied to college. Huge, huge, huge thing is that you want to be able to cross-reference that the classes you're taking right now are the classes that you stated that you're taking. What do I mean by that is, remember, when you're doing your applications, you have to write what classes you're going to do your senior year, both fall and spring semesters. So we want to make sure it matches up. We want to make sure everything adds up and that there's no changes, or if you did have a class that you had to change, we can kind of address those issues and communicate with schools saying, hey, there's a change. Hey, this is happening. Hey, this is something new. Especially when it comes to college classes. I know a lot of us put, oh yeah, I'm going to take your psychology class, Miss Carla. Oh, Mr. Eddie, I'm going to take the business class. We put it on the application, so now we got to make sure that it matches up. So make sure that you sign up. So that's why one of the biggest things is for those class schedules, making sure it all matches up. Another key thing is that we're also going to be applying to community colleges and kind of exploring those avenues and those options. Maybe you don't get into your dream school, you want to explore different options. Community college is the other option that we can kind of go into and look for. We're going to be applying to scholarships. So if you don't want to pay the $5,500 that I love talking about, scholarships are going to be a big thing for you, and it's a huge thing. If you look even, actually, I'll bring it up later. Yeah, I'll bring it up later. But the huge scholarship opportunities, even the College Board scholarship opportunity, College Board opportunity scholarship is another opportunity to kind of go in for. For our underclassmen, we're talking about PSAT preparation. We have the March SAT, which is huge, 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 because it's the last kind of free SAT that you guys kind of get through your school. Gives you the opportunity to do the student search services, which allows you to explore different schools. We'll talk a little bit more about that. Helps you connect with different opportunities, helps you connect with scholarships. Huge, huge, huge options and opportunities with that PSAT. We're going to prepare and make sure that you attend our College Bound workshops, because we're going to be doing our Drive Your Life series and creating what that future plan is that you want to create for your future. We can do the College Board Opportunity Scholarship, and we want to start thinking about summer plans. I know it's like a little early because the semester just started. We want to start thinking, hey, what do we want to do this summer? Do we want to go on a trip? Do we want to do a program? Do we want to get a job? Do we want to get a program that's also going to pay us? Because that's an option too. There are some programs that will give you a nice little stipend so that you're both getting experience and you're getting paid. So we want to, kind of diversify our portfolio, diversify our application, and kind of keep that out and kind of really kind of connect it through. Ooh. There we go. So starting off with that PSAT, remember we took a PSAT October 13th for most of us. Now this is the time that those scores are out, so we can kind of connect it to our Khan Academy, connect it to our SAT prep, so that we can build upon those scores once it comes to that March timeframe. Remember, we took that PSAT October 13th, whether you're in 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, we had all those different opportunities and options. From the 9th and 10th grade PSAT, which is about just checking your AP readiness, checking to see your AP potential for that future. 11th grade for the PSAT and MSQT. We want to make sure that you guys have those scores or turn in those scores to your case managers, because we want to be able to connect with them. We want to be able to kind of showcase those scores and be able to explain to you what these scores and what these opportunities are. PSAT is a huge factor because it connects you to the College Board Student Search Services. What does that mean? It sounds scary. It sounds like so much, but it really is a cool opportunity that it just connects your information to different schools. It allows schools to kind of reach out to you. Do they actually see your score? No. They just get to be able to reach out to you, be able to connect with you, whether it's scholarships, whether it's schools, be able to reach out to you and say, hey, have you thought about maybe going to Wisconsin? Have you thought about maybe coming to Montana? Have you thought about going to Grinnell College in Iowa? Beautiful campus, beautiful Rocky Mountains, beautiful opportunities for environmental science. Maybe this is a school you wanted to go to. And one of the nice things is that because the Student Search Service is connected to College Board, which is your PSAT, now you have the option of using that PSAT and you do college research on Big Future, college research on College Board. It all kind of connects. And if you're interested in different schools, they'll start reaching out to you. Different scholarships will start reaching out to you and say like, hey, we saw that you were really interested in like math, or you're really interested in art. Have you thought about applying to our scholarship? This might be a great opportunity for you. Have you thought about doing this? This might be the best option for you. And it's just a way so that you can connect and learn about more opportunities and options. The more students that are part of Student Search Services and receive those emails, the more likely you're going to push yourself to apply broadly, to apply to maybe out-of-state schools, to apply to just college as a whole. So it's a great opportunity to just kind of go in for it. And all it really is that when you're registering for the SAT or registering for the one in March, which we're going to be preparing for, again, taking our scores from October, building upon them so that we can do super amazing when it comes to March. It's just you have to opt in and you're going to connect, update through your data, update through different organizations. You're going to get little emails, information. It's just a nice little connection. Another fun fact is that if you haven't done your college email yet, now's the best time to do it with your case manager. Sit down, create a college email so you have all this college data and you kind of keep track of it, organizing. Super, super fun. Along with that, we have our weekly College Bound workshops. And I love this because it's very up to date from the San Pedro site, super, super beautiful, is that we have so many different topics, so many different options, so many different cool, unique things that we're going to be talking about. So connecting to that student search services for our underclassmen, this is specifically for you, is that student search services connects to Big Future, which is a lovely little organization or a little tool that we like utilizing with College Board to kind of help explore what's your best fit major, what's your best fit school, what's something that you're really passionate about. And it connects to Road Trip Nation, which is videos about what that life is like. Maybe you're really interested in becoming a record producer, how that life kind of goes for it. Maybe you want to be a mixer for different artists and you want to connect with that. Maybe you want to be a lawyer, maybe, or a specific type of law. Road Trip Nation kind of maps out that pathway of different people in that field and how they kind of got there. And both of these tools are things that you're going to be utilizing in our Drive Your Life series to explore what that pathway is for you, what you want to accomplish for the future. And it's connecting from your PSAT to the student search services to now doing research with College Board, Road Trip Nation, to College Niche, and exploring all the different options and avenues that you can kind of go for and discover new opportunities, new options for yourself. And then as you do that research, you kind of start building what's the best and what's the most important thing for you. That's what our Drive Your Life series is. This is not the accurate schedule. Don't quote me on this. This is just a previous schedule, but it lets you kind of paints the picture of what the whole series is about. It's about you exploring who you are, exploring the different types of careers you want to go into, exploring what maybe majors connects to those careers. Then you're going to go into and explore all the different factors and opportunities that are out there for you. From the public schools, we'll talk about specifically CSUs, UCs, private schools, everything in between, so that you know every option that's viable for you. And then you get to do your research and presentations on what that dream school is. It helps you really kind of build upon it and really kind of create that foundation so that you know when you go into your senior year or for that future options, what you want to accomplish or things that maybe you want to potentially do when you're a senior. It's really, really cool and really great options. Then for our seniors, what our workshops really kind of look like is that we're going to be talking about different types of student portals. We're talking about financial aid applications. If you haven't done financial aid, we want to make sure we get it done. We want to make sure we keep it all under wraps. We want to make sure we secure our free money. We're going to be talking about keeping your college acceptances because believe it or not, especially right now, if your class schedule does not match what you put on your application and we don't tell the school, we could potentially lose our acceptance. And we don't want to do that. If we don't pass our classes this semester, especially key classes like our economics class or our government class, or we don't pass our English class, we could lose our acceptance. So we want to learn about all the tips, tricks, and different resources to make sure that we can keep our college acceptances. We're going to break down your financial aid award letters, which I know is going to be a little scary because you're going to be receiving all this information and you're going to be like, how do I pay for school? And I'm going to be like, I don't know. Just kidding. Your case manager will tell you, let's break it down. Let's compare schools and figure out what's the best school for you. We're going to be talking about community colleges and what each community college is like, the different options, because you have over like 114 community college options, and what that looks like in case that's the option for you. If you want to do community colleges, how can you get it for free? How can you get those 2 years for free? We help you secure that, helping you transfer, helping you figure out what pathway, career, everything in between. And of course, we'll even talk about summer jobs, how to be successful and access careers at your college, and even more so, how to be successful your first year in college, which can be a little scary because you're independent. So we want to give you those tips, techniques on how to set your schedule, make sure you're taking the right classes, and of course, like I said, little scholarships. And then as a fun little thing, as something as to even more incentive as to why you guys want to check up or do your portals and just keep up to date with our college bound workshops, is that there are certain fees and deadlines that come with applying to college that are outside of financial aid. Sometimes we can get them waived, sometimes it's all varies. But one of the biggest things that I'll say is that the more active you are with your case manager coming to workshop meeting with us, the more we can help you avoid these fees and kind of get them waived. It has to be fees from, I love this little chart, it's from the CSU system, but fees from just committing to a school, which is your SIR deposit, that's $100, $200. That's you just saying, yes, hold my spot. I want to go to this school. So if you want to avoid those fees, meeting with your case managers, being here at workshops will teach you how to do that. From housing applications. If you're a student who maybe their dream school is San Francisco State, one of the biggest things your case manager will probably tell you is like, hey, we need to do the housing app really early. Even if you don't get in, even if not, we want to make sure that you have housing as an option because sometimes housing runs out for some schools. Even things like your housing deposit, even things from your final transcripts to even holding your spot, orientation, all those different kind of fees, we can kind of help you out with, and we can help you learn how to talk to admissions and the schools to push them back so that you don't have to pay them immediately, as well as help you maybe sometimes cover those fees. But it all depends on you being active, being here. So if you guys have a job right now, if you guys recently got a whole bunch of Christmas money or birthday money, now's your time. I'm going to let you know, besides prom, besides all those other senior expenses, we want to save some money for our college things, whether it's for school, books, certain fees, even at a community college. They have some fees that you have to pay from either your parking pass or things like that. So we want to save a little bit of money. We want to save like $50, $100, because that money is going to come into play. Make sure you save it. And then even more so with that, talking about money, we have our lovely writers workshop / securing resources for you, which is our Power of the Pen and our Cash Hour. So, last semester, Power of the Pen was all about helping you with your prompts, helping you with your personal statements. And now this semester, it's partnered with Cash Hour because we're going to be talking about specifically scholarships. And each scholarship, unfortunately, most of the time is going to have some form of writing component. So in Power of the Pen, you get tips, advice on how to strengthen your personal statement. The goal is every Thursday at 4 o'clock, you get that little information. You get that information about scholarships. You get that information about a new scholarship and opportunity. We'll go into detail. We'll help you start the application. And then on Mondays at Power of the Pen, you can help polish it, get that additional review, and help polish your personal statements and help polish those essays. It's a nice additional extra writing support, extra scholarship support to really help you get those scholarships done and to really help finance your college education. So that's one of the biggest things we want you to do. Go for it, Miss Carla.
Just to add, I know we all have winners within our sites regarding all the scholarships. So that's a great moment to show you guys and let you guys know, hey, this is how we're doing, or get that support that maybe right now at your site you can't get, or, even talk to Eddie. I know he does great edits and, you really want to talk to him because he's in a different site. So this is the best time for us to actually work together and see how we can help you, especially for the writers workshops. Super excited for these.
No, honestly, you need to be coming to Wednesdays, Mondays, and Thursdays. I want to see you all there because we want to secure. And it's not just for scholarships, even for our underclassmen, we are also doing summer programs. So if you want to make sure that you go out and have a wonderful summer adventure, maybe you want to go to France, or maybe you just want to work at a medical office, we're going to teach you about those opportunities. And speaking of opportunities, hopefully you all got a lovely email. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to make sure to show you guys what I
This
mean by
is what's gonna
opportunity.
make you stand out. This is what's gonna make you, especially an underclassman, make you seem different of whatever everybody else is applying to, those summer programs. So
I want to show you what opportunities and options we have today. Beautiful. I have my email. Let me share it real quick. So today, if not tomorrow, you guys should all receive a wonderful little email reminding you about workshop. Beautiful, 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 right? It also has a recap of all of our programs underneath the time frames. When are the programs starting? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Even has little notes to remind you, oh, I misspelled Khan Academy. It's fine. It's fine. No one told me. That's fine. But I did spell Khan Academy wrong. It's fine. But, all these wonderful little things of what you want to do, what you want to cover, especially right now, seniors, underclassmen. And then, oh my gosh, look, there's already summer opportunities and already scholarships that we can kind of go for. For summer, you have all these nice little STEM programs. If you're really interested in doing something medical in the summer, I highly recommend this LA HIP with the Children's Hospital LA program. They pay you a lot of money. They help you out with applying to college. They help you out a lot. And they give you research opportunities. They help you work with doctors. So if you're trying to do anything medical, this is something you definitely want to go for. You want to look into. Bank of America, if you're trying to do anything business, great opportunity. They even take you on a trip to Washington. So, you get to learn about all these programs. Warner Brothers, if someone's interested in film or entertainment industry, that one's due soon. It's both a scholarship and a summer program. Check it out. And you see, there's just a long list of scholarships. So there's 100% money out there, and we're here to help you out. Every Monday, every Thursday, we're here helping you out and connecting you and showing you each one of these opportunities. So there's no reason to say there's no money. There's 100% money across the board. We're here to help you. There we go. And then one of the most easiest ones is the College Board Opportunity Scholarship, which I'm sure you guys have heard. But let me make sure I can share my sound. And then let's play it. Oh no.
Everyone's path to college is unique. Some are filled with twists and turns, some start in unexpected places, and some go further than ever seemed possible. Each journey is different, but there are steps every student should take. So we created the College Board Opportunity Scholarships, a program open to every student that guides you through the college planning process and gives you an opportunity to earn scholarships for every step you take. Complete them all and you can earn the biggest reward, a $40,000 scholarship. Okay, so what are the steps? Step 1, build your college list. It'll change along the way, but it's important to start exploring. So just jump in. Step 2, practice for the SAT on Khan Academy. Practice is something you already know how to do, and Khan Academy makes it easy. Step 3, explore scholarships. Discover opportunities that are perfect for you. You might be surprised by what else is out there. Step 4, strengthen your college list. A balanced list with a variety of options gives you the best chance to find the right one for you. Step 5, complete the FAFSA. There are millions of students every year who are eligible for financial aid, but just don't complete their application. It's only about an hour of work, and at the end of it, you could get thousands to help pay for college. Step 6, apply to colleges. Because after all your hard work, an amazing opportunity could be just around the corner. The College Board Opportunity Scholarships. Learn more at cb.org/opportunity.
So, as they kind of said, okay, we're trying to go to the next slide. There we go. College Board Opportunity Scholarships, one of the big things that we consistently talk to all of you about, because it's something that every single one of you have the opportunity to kind of do and have the opportunity to kind of engage in. Whether you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, underclassman, it's a great opportunity because every step of the College Board Opportunity Scholarship can earn you $500 to $1,000 to ultimately $40,000. And it's literally just you taking the steps to look into your future and to kind of diversify your portfolio. For our underclassmen, you guys are automatically in consideration. For our seniors, you have to do an opt-in function, which we can easily show you as case managers to show you how to opt into the College Board Opportunity Scholarship. But it's literally scholarships for you investing in your future. And it's from little 500 things for you completing your FAFSA in October, November, December, you're in a raffle. If you're a student who's low income, first generation, you get 2 raffle tickets for completing different types of tasks, so it gives you double nominations. And then it tells you what different types of things that you want to do, from building your list in January, February, March, April, May, June, practicing for the SAT for underclassmen, January, February, March, April, May, June, all the way around, exploring scholarships, which you can do with us, strengthening your college list, doing research with your Drive Your Life series, completing the FAFSA, whether it's in January, February, applying to colleges, diversifying all the different opportunities. There's monthly drawings to potentially earn, and then there's 2 winners every month. There's like so much money and opportunity, and it can give you up to $40,000 scholarship. So it really doesn't hurt just to do a little information or just to use these tools to help kind of dig for your future. And of course, as I just mentioned, we have so many partner scholarships as we've seen before from the Boys and Girls Club. So make sure you stay active. We even have a Boys and Girls Club scholarship. It's one of our workshops, it's one of our opportunities. So make sure that you stay active within our organization because there are so many different opportunities that we want to connect you with and want to support you with. And speaking of the opportunities, we have our test prep, our daily tutoring. It all starts with that foundation of just taking your PSAT as an underclassman or doing that kind of preparation to build upon and kind of connecting to different schools through the student search services. So you have our SAT prep session, especially if you did it in October. Now's a great time to take those scores, do SAT prep, and strengthen it so that by the time you take it in March, we're going to have totally different results and we're going to increase our scores drastically. Even right now, we have our online daily tutoring, which we have our wonderful tutors, which I believe are going to come say a few words and kind of introduce themselves to us. Oh, yay, there we go. Our tutor from the Wilmington site.
Hello, my name is Martiliano Fernandez. I'm currently a mechanical engineering major at Cal State Fullerton. I am the tutor here at the Wilmington site, but as Eddie was saying, we have online daily tutoring sessions. We are on Zoom from 2 to 4 p.m. You can access my tutoring block along with me and Mr. Andres and Mr. Diego. So we'll be there to help all subjects, especially math and science is my bread and butter. So please don't hesitate to come on. And yeah, come in person for the Wilmington site if you would like some tutoring here in person. I feel it is more effective, but you know, with the restrictions that we have with COVID, I understand if you can only attend online, but I am here in person Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in person, and I am there online as well. If I'm not there, there is a tutor there Monday through Friday. And yeah, please come by and ask us any types of questions, all subjects.
Wow.
I see a question. Do I tutor statistics? Yes, all subjects, AP statistics, regular statistics. It doesn't matter to me. I will tutor all subjects. I actually played baseball at San Pedro High School. I'm a San Pedro High School alumni, so statistics is all sports. I love to analogize tutoring to sports, to dance, to whatever extracurricular, just to make it a lot more understandable to you. So please come by and get our tutoring. And yeah.
Yay. And we have our San Pedro tutor, Mr. Diego, who I think is also going to say a few words.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Diego Martinez. I am also a mechanical engineering major at LA Harbor College. I just applied to transfer, just as all the seniors were applying to enter their first year of undergraduate to colleges. And I'm here at the San Pedro site Monday through Friday. And me and Marliana, we're always on Zoom together. So if you guys need any help and you guys are unable to meet us here at the clubs, feel free to just hop on Zoom and we'll figure something out. And as he said, I also tutor all subjects, all math and science, especially as a STEM major. And yeah, me and Mr. Marigliano will be able to help you guys out over Zoom or in person. So just feel free to come on by.
Yay! So thank you. So you have our wonderful tutors there to help you out. We have the resources. They're more than happy to. And of course, you can do virtual tutoring. If you have any questions, feel free to let them know in the chat. Or if you have a burning question right now, by all means, let me know. By all means, by all means, by all means. And then with that, coming into the new semester, we're looking forward to, as we go through and kind of push through our spring semester, we want to do some college exposure. Definitely in the summer, some college exposure trips to be able to kind of see, view, be a part of different schools, part of different atmospheres, part of different vibes. And maybe even during the semester, we'll have schools come and present virtually or come present in person, just talk to you about the opportunities and options that they have. So college exposure is a huge thing for us, as well as special events, guest speakers from our alumni panel, if you guys remember from the winter season, to our alumni panel that we'll have in this new year, from our College National Signing Day, where we celebrate, as we're going to culminate this year with choosing where we want to go and continue our education, what that next chapter for our life is, to guest speakers talking about different opportunities, from our golden tickets to our shutdowns and applies. These are all key components of our College Bound program. And these are all components of things that we want to help you out with. Shutting down various scholarships, it all continues through this next season. It all continues. Just like for our senior timeline, we have February through March, huge scholarship season. This is the time frame in which we want to help you out, as well as make sure and keep track. March 2nd, if you haven't done financial aid, we want to make sure we get that done. CSS profiles, if we've done any independent or private universities, as well as some private schools still have their apps open. So we're here to help you out with that. And then even more so, if you guys apply to a UC, great kind of little reminder, helpful little tips is that you can see March 2nd is the big deadline, because that's when you have to finish financial aid. Then you have March 1st through the 30th. That's when you're going to start hearing back from schools. You're going to have some deadlines. In February, if you guys apply to Toyota Scholarship, roughly that's when we're going to start hearing back, or you should really keep an eye out on your email. April 1st through the 30th is when you're going to hear about different types of events for new admits. May 1st, we have to have that deadline for choosing what school we want to go to. And then May through June, we're talking about getting ready for our new school year. So it's going to be super, super exciting. We're here to help you out. And if you're ever wondering who you can kind of come and talk to, well, you have all your lovely case managers that are on here on the Zoom, that we're more than happy to connect with you, more than happy to meet with you, and more than happy to just talk to you about what to look forward to, as well as help you out through your college journey. We're all here to support you, and we're more than happy to do that. And if you've heard all of this, you've heard all the examples, you've heard us talk about what we kind of are doing, here's how to validate to let you know everything works. This is our College Bound Impact. I believe for our last year College Bound Impact, we had 93% of students participated with the College Bound calendars of events, of case management, and then all the different types of things. We were helping 17 different locations. We have all the different sites that we're helping. It's intensive one-on-one help. We had a 99% graduation rate, 1,236 youth served. We have over 9.87, almost 10 million in financial aid support and securing that. So we have all these resources, and we were able to secure over close to about 2 million in scholarships, and we want to keep that going. We want to help support that. We want to help growing that. We want to help you guys support and just have that money to be able to finance your education, and that's what we're here to kind of do. It grows and grows, and every year we've been growing and growing, and being able to help out more. So we want to keep flourishing and keep helping that out for the future. And how it's all going to culminate with our passion, with our support for you, is that at the end of the day, we're here to support you for that final moments where you have your college bound graduation, your high school graduation, and just knowing that, you have that support and you have us here no matter what to help you out through every step and to help you out for that next phase in the future. We want to support you, be there cheerleaders, and just be there with you the entire time to help you be the best versions of yourself. That's what it all kind of comes down to, and that's what we're all here to do and here to kind of help you out with. And if you don't believe me, we have some of our students from the class of 2020, which I'll play a few snippets of so that we can kind of listen. Oh, I'm not bad on time. Let's do this one. This is Carmen Raya. If you guys were at our alumni panel, you heard her speak about her experiences, and I can hear what she talked about her college bound experience back when she was a senior. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Hello, if I were to describe College Bound in one word and what it means to me, it would definitely be opportunity. College Bound has opened the doors for me in many occasions, such as the exposure trips that they did in the summer, that definitely allowed me to explore new campuses and see what campuses I wanted to apply to. Others include their ACT and SAT workshops that definitely helped me improve my score, as well as the writers' workshops that provided helpful insight on the personal insight questions for when applying to the UC system. And overall, just scholarship opportunities and providing their mentorship through case managing meetings, which were really beneficial for me because they allowed me to explore new career pathways since I was still unsure about what I wanted to become. And definitely one person that really helped me in College Bound was Karina, and I owe her so much, and I'm so grateful for her because she was the reason why I technically became a Posse Scholar, because in the first place I was not going to apply to Posse, and she was the one that nominated me and really encouraged me to do it. And I ended up being a Posse Scholar, and I am so grateful for her, and she definitely provided me with many scholarship opportunities, which I really recommend doing. And I have won multiple scholarships thanks to all her proofreading and resume feedback that she has given back to me. So College Bound has definitely impacted my life for the better and my future. So I am so thankful.
Hey, so sweet. Posse Scholar, Toyota winner. I believe she also won PV Rotary, which is a Boys and Girls Club scholarship. Next up, we have from the San Pedro site, we have Mr. Sergio, who goes to San Diego State and also a Boys and Girls Club scholarship winner. And I think he had some other ones. Let's hear from him.
What is College Bound? College Bound is one of the most, if not the most important program the Boys and Girls Club has to offer. In College Bound, they offer intensive one-on-one case management with amazing people, daily tutoring for a quiz or a test coming up, the ACT, the SAT, which you should take both. They give you mentoring. They give you college exposure to many colleges. They help you secure resources for college, such as grants and financial aid. They help you along the process of even applying to college. And they inform you of how to do all of that within their weekly College Bound classes. And they even have college credit classes happening twice a week. So what does College Bound mean to me? I'd say College Bound means direction. Without it, I feel like I would be completely lost for my most important year, which is senior year. And even though with everything going on in the world, they still help me and anyone that needs help along the process. I like that.
Nice. And our last one, Miss Stephanie Rivera, who goes to Fresno State studying nursing.
Hello staff and members from the Boys Journals Club. My name is Stephanie and I'll be graduating from Polo this year. And I just wanted to put out there what College Bound truly helped me in and how it made me even more passionate about going into the nursing career. So what made me even more passionate about going to the nursing career was my experience at Kaiser Permanente last summer. So it really helped me because it gave me hands-on experience on how it feels to be a nurse, around doctors, around surgeries, and just that hands-on experience on how it made me even more passionate about helping other people. And it truly made an impact in me because I'm like, this is what I want to do. Because thanks to the Boys and Girls Club and College Bound, they prepared me to get this internship with Kaiser Permanente, and honestly, it was an amazing experience. It was possibly even the best experiences I've ever experienced. And that truly helped me to just be more passionate and come out of my comfort zone, because when I started going to the Boys and Girls Club, I was a shy girl. I would be one of those shy girls that wouldn't ask for help or wouldn't ask questions or whatsoever. And thanks to the Boys and Girls Club, they made me come out of my comfort zone and be more passionate about what I really want. I want that, but I have to fight for it. So they just really helped me a lot, educationally and personally, to grow as a person, to just, reach out for what you really want. And that's what they truly helped me in, because it has been really hard for me. And they were just there, giving me opportunities, giving me just options that I could do in order to exceed in my education or to experience more things that I never knew there was out there to experience. So that's what that's what really impacted me into going into the nursing career, because that experience, I would never have done it without the Boys and Girls Club or College Bound even telling me about it. And that's what I'm just truly grateful about, apart from all the college applications, all the struggles. I am just truly thankful for the Boys and Girls Club and what it really did into my life. I know I wouldn't be the person I am now without them. I wouldn't know what I would want in life. I wouldn't be sure if I wanted to go into the nursing. And thanks to the Boys and Girls Club and giving me the opportunity to find amazing experiences out there, I am truly passionate about going into nursing, and I know that's my passion. And thanks to them, I was able to go to a university. I am able to go to a university that I am satisfied with and excited to go. And I'm just really passionate. I'm just so excited to just start into the nursing career and to be able to, be yeah, I passed all my experiences. I went to the Boys and Girls Club. And I know that I could pass on experiences with my brothers and be you know what, the Boys and Girls Club is important because of this and that. They're very helpful, and I truly, truly, truly recommend the Boys and Girls Club to any student out there, because it is tremendously amazing. They're there for you whenever you need them in your education, when you have questions, where you're doubting something. And knowing me, I'm just I don't even know, I overthink so many things, and they would help me so much. It'd be you know what, Stephanie, if you want this, you have to do this, and stop overthinking and go for it. Get out of your comfort zone and just go for what you really want. And that's what they have showed me, to just go for what I really want. And I would never have done an interview with Kaiser Permanente without the Boys and Girls Club. They prepared me to do interviews and just get out there in the real world, and that's what I'm really appreciating with the Boys and Girls Club. And thanks to them, I'm able to go to Fresno State. So I'm very excited, and I want to thank every one of them for what they've done, and I truly appreciate everything. Thank you so much.
Yay, have fun. Have fun. So these are all real students that worked at each one of our sites, won beautiful scholarships, took advantage of the opportunities. So we just want to, pay it forward and just remind you guys, wonderful.
Hello, if I were to
there we go. Wonderful alumni that hopefully you'll see at alumni panels, or if you haven't seen them already, I think some of you already have, just to hear how they've grown, developed, and do it. So hopefully at this point you're I'm sold, college bound. What am I doing? What should I do? Where can I go to? Where can we start? And it starts off with just making sure, knowing what options and opportunities are, from our programming to what our events are. So this is our monthly calendar, as well as you'll be getting a scholarship calendar shortly, of just what's happening within the month of January, February, March, April. Setting up that appointment with your case manager, making it work, making it so that you're able to connect with them, knowing what we're offering throughout the week, which all of us are going to have or have already, which is our lovely weekly schedule of just what programs and options we have. From the liaison block, where you're able to meet with the liaisons at your schools, to college bound workshops, SAT prep, power of the pen, case management, cash hour, everything in between. There are all these options and opportunities, so you want to be able to kind of take advantage or peep out this, which you'll see in your weekly emails. Make sure you check your emails, because these are all the wonderful programs that we talked about today, as well as that you can follow up. And continuing on with whether you want to come in for volunteering, come in for financial aid. We'll have financial aid shut down, I believe, January 26th, which is that upcoming Saturday, as well as we'll have our weekly Wednesday workshops. At the end of the day, all it really kind of starts out with is that intensive one-on-one case management. So just make sure you know how to contact us. From our incredible leadership, which is Ms. Yesenia, who is our college bound director, LEUSD liaison, to our other incredible leader, which is Ms. Isabel Valdez, who is our executive assistant contract coordinator. She helps us out with all these Google form links, keeping track of everything to make sure that we have the most opportunity. Prizes, a lot of them come through her, so it's a huge shout out to both of them and all their hard work, all that pioneering that they do for us. Of course, we have our lovely San Pedro site with Miss Carla, who is our coordinator and liaison, with Mr. Palafox as our case manager, Mr. Diego, our tutor, and then of course Mr. Andres, who is our case manager and electronics/Zoom website coordinator. That's how you can contact them. Emails, I'm gonna try and get Mr. Diego's email. If you guys could put it in the chat, please and thank you, so that they can reach them. Then we have our lovely port sites. We have Mr. Caesar, who is right now our case manager, Miss Syra, who is our liaison, and then myself. Fun, 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 fun. Then we have our incredible ladies and gentlemen at the Wilmington site, from the coordinator, Miss Karina Dorado, who's also the banning liaison, from Miss Ingrid, who is the Wilmington lead case manager and the Fremont High School liaison, to Miss Ludi, who is a case manager and Diego Rivera liaison, to Miss Kat, who's the Wilmington case manager, Miss Janelli, a Wilmington case manager, alumni, and then of course Mr. Martiano, who is our fantastical mechanical engineering tutor. And of course, from our Gardena site, we have Miss Patricia, who is there, the leading lady in charge, also the Gardena High School liaison, and of course, our Harbor City site with Mr. Carlos, leading the way. So by all means, feel free to contact us. We're all happy to help you out, and we're all happy to get started with the scholarships, exploring. Just come on down, turn in your class schedule, get those fundamentals started so that we can get it going. But any final questions? By all means, now's your time. Make sure you let us know about our college classes. We have those options. By all means. So without further ado, make sure you guys turn in, or if you have questions, let me know now. By all means, go for it. But make sure you guys turn in those class schedules, turn in your grades from last semester. We're going to be raffling off some wonderful college gear. So make sure you turn them into your site, send them in through email, print them out. That's going to earn, the more you turn in, the more raffle tickets you get to get some wonderful UCLA gear, gift cards, all these prizes. So yeah. Way to go. Thank you so much. If you have no further questions, by all means, you are free to log off and join us in person. Thank you so much, and have a lovely rest of your week. Thank you. Happy Wednesday.
Thank you, guys.